Are you still waiting for your audition?
I finished audition hours ago. Now I'm sitting here staring at other contestants to intimidate them.
Have you entered the contest before?
I get through to semifinals, but I was victim of xenophobia.
Yeah, Lucy Lawless frightens me too.
American audience vote for American superhero and villain. Russians don't get looking.
Russia isn't in America?
How many times have I told you to stop watching the Sarah Palin show? Although even I doubted your ability to get dumber, it seems it was possible after all.
So if you made it through to the semifinals, you must have passed the flying test?
No one told you how to cheat flying test?
You're going to make me complete some kind of task before you tell me, aren't you?
Hell no, what kind of asshole does that? There is air conditioning vent underneath stage. It's right underneath set you have to fly in front of. When running at full power, it creates enough updraft to support weight of person.
That's convenient. Almost like someone intentionally arranged this whole chain of events in order to form some kind of highly amusing and excellent value for money puzzle game.
So how do we get the air vent blasting then?
I've no idea. Last year I bribed stage manager to do it for me.
Great, where is he?
Probably in welfare line somewhere. Got sacked for taking bribes.
Sometimes life giveth with the one hand and shoveth something hard up thine back passage with the other, eh mate?
I should go. There, under the tile is a grate, behind which is a large fan.
Say what you like about Marilyn Monroe, but she really knew how to make air conditioning seem interesting.
Warm, very warm, hot, red hot. Right, it's on. I can't believe it's not hotter.
If anyone out there works in advertising or marketing, kill yourself. Just saying.
Heavens, it's getting hot. I have to go cool down.
Dude, what if she notices the thermostat? She might turn it down again.
You brought the pencil with you. She won't be able to reach it.
I guess.
Besides, at her age, she probably thinks it's her first hot flush.
Phew, that's better.
I can't see anything different.
Me neither. I wonder what she did to cool down.
All right, I'll show you guys how to fly. Get the cameras rolling.
Fine, roll cameras. I have a good feeling about this. Mark it for the blooper reel.
Excellent work, mate.
I don't believe it. He must be cheating.
Nobody likes a sore loser.
People like whatever I tell them to like. How else do you explain Cheryl Cole?
Whoa! This is awesome!
Might want to downplay the surprise a bit, mate. They're already suspicious of you.
I think we should have an adjudicator make sure it's genuine.
Yeah, I've never seen a creature that big flying outside of a Disney cartoon.
Consuela, could you come in here, please? Consuela, be a dear and go and check our flying friend, would you? I want to make sure he's not on a wire or something.
Whoa, baby, this rocks!
Mate, I think we might have cranked the thermostat up a bit too much. This fan is really kicking up fierce. Look out!
Tell me what you remember, Kyle.
Please don't call me that. You'll give away my secret identity.
Okay. What should I call you?
Call me the Purple Patriot, sworn to protect the citizens of New York from the scum of the universe.
Are you sure there's no conflict of interest there? Just ask him.
You're not in any state to be protecting citizens. You took a nasty blow to the head.
Nonsense! My super healing has already healed all of my injuries.
I think winning the contest has gone to your head, mate. Along with innumerable large heavy objects. You don't really have superpowers, and could you knock off that heroic voice?
I don't understand, old chum. This is how the Purple Patriot always speaks.
Have you got that hat on too tight or something?
This is fascinating. He seems to be experiencing a psychotic episode.
He's not a test case, you know. That's my mate.
No time to stand here prattling, trusty sidekick. There are supervillains that need clobbering, starting with that damn commie in the green room.
I think he's gone, mate. Besides, he wasn't doing anyone any harm.
Not doing anyone any harm? He's a goddamn communist! And the worst kind of communist at that. A foreign communist.
Well, you don't get a lot of homegrown ones.
Damn immigrant supervillains are the reason our streets aren't safe for American supervillains anymore. They come over here, stealing our spandex, screwing our superheroines, and providing cheap foreign labor to American crime syndicates. Then they start crying racism the first time a gang of men in white hoods viciously beats them half to death. It's political correctness gone mad.
Alright, mate, calm down. You weren't complaining about foreign labour when that Korean kid hooked you up to free ESPN, were you? Anyway, he's gone now, so there's no need to excite yourself.
What about that fruit in the tutu? Is he still here?
What did you just say?
Well, if I'm going to give some villain a beating, it might as well be that fruit with his eye makeup and his immaculately groomed facial hair and his lithe, muscular thighs and taut, impossibly perky buttocks.
Dude, he wasn't even a villain. He was a hero. And how do you know so much about his thighs and buttocks anyway?
Never mind that. There are criminals out there doing things that the Bible doesn't approve of. We need to get out there and...
This may be the most sudden breakdown that I've ever witnessed. Does your friend self-medicate?
Not unless Skittles count as medication.
Can the psychobabble, sister? The men are talking. Now, why don't you go and do what a nurse is supposed to do? Carry the doctor's instruments for him. And do something about your makeup while you're at it. You look a sight.
Oh God, it's worse than I thought. He hasn't lost his mind or had a breakdown. He's become a Republican.
Hurry, old chum! To the Patriot mobile!
We came on the metro, mate. Remember?
Excellent idea. We can strike a blow against street crime as we travel.
Well, it's a good spot to get mugged, I'll give you that. You go and get changed. I'll meet you in the car park.
I can't change out of my costume, my friend. I have a secret identity to protect.
Yeah, it's just that, dressed like that, you're going to get almost as much attention as that busker that plays harmonica for people. and then vomits on the ones that don't pay him.
I understand your concerns, but I have a responsibility to my devoted fans. If we start gathering a lot of attention, I'll just have to stop and sign a few autographs.
Just be careful you don't sign any commitment papers.
Too late. I've just finished the paperwork. I'm having you committed to the Lakeview Psychiatric Hospital for evaluation.
Not bloody likely. Come on, mate, leg it.
No, old friend. Not this time. These papers appear to be legitimate, and the Purple Patriot is nothing if he doesn't observe the rule of law.
I don't remember you saying that when we hopped the turnstiles at Rockefeller Center.
I was in pursuit of a felon.
Oh, that's true. I was in front of you. Look, mate, you can't let Nurse Kevorkian here bundle you off to the nut house. Before you know it, she'll have you out of your straitjacket and into a nice, comfortable coffin.
Sorry, Melvin, but my mind is made up. I'm going to Bellevue.
Lakeview.
That too.
Have you had a chance to examine Kyle yet?
I've tried, but he's not being very cooperative.
I don't understand.
He's refusing to let me examine him. He says that women, quote, shouldn't worry their pretty little heads about important things like medicine, unquote. And that he wants to see a doctor. A male doctor.
I wanted to apologise for those chauvinist comments Kyle made. He's definitely not feeling himself. Under normal circumstances, you couldn't have kept him away from a woman in a nurse's uniform. Plus, all the condescending sexism isn't him at all. I mean, he was a bit of a horn dog, but he wasn't a misogynist by any means.
That's not all. I'm afraid there was an altercation on the way out of the theater.
What's this about an altercation? You mean he got a bit fruity with you?
No, nothing like that. In fact, he made it very clear that he didn't approve of my, quote, slutty outfit. He tried to pick a fight with one of the other contestants.
Oh, the big Russian. Yeah, he seems to have a hard-on for communism all of a sudden. It's like he had a faux news brain reprogramming and regressed about 30 years to when the Cold War was a bit less lukewarm.
No. He tried to strangle a man who was dressed flamboyantly.
We met him earlier, but Kyle's normally very tolerant, even supportive of alternative lifestyles. He figures it means less competition for the straight girls. I'm really concerned about all these prejudices he seems to have found. What do you think could cause it?
Maybe he always had them, and something happened in his brain to diminish his inhibitions.
I dunno. He never struck me as having a lot of inhibitions. I mean, this was a guy who did his washing in the nude.
A lot of people strip off when they wash their clothes.
Yeah, but he has to walk a block and a half to get to the laundromat. Is Kyle behind that curtain? Can I open it?
He is behind it, but I'd prefer it if you let him rest. He's had a very distressing day.
Oh no, I was there when you tried to kill him.
I did no such thing. I merely wanted to ensure that we didn't needlessly extend his suffering.
Well, given what a distressing day he's had, don't you think it might be good for him to see a familiar face?
I suppose that idea has some merit. Very well. You can open the curtain. But please try not to get him excited.
I'm not sure anything short of a public execution could get him excited at the moment. I should probably get back to the big fella.